As India sits poised to surpass China in population and economic development in the next 15 to 20 years, there's no doubt that the country is transforming in ways never thought possible. And the 21st century will most certainly have an Indian stamp on it. No longer a nation of snake charmers and peasant farmers, India has become a nation to be reckoned with, economically, militarily, and politically. However, despite this massive socio-economic shift happening for millions of people, 42% of the population still lives below the United Nations International Poverty Line. They struggle with basic survival needs such as getting access to clean drinking water, proper sanitation and plumbing, healthcare, unemployment, and education. This is the silent and neglected multitude of millions that are getting left behind in the country's march towards progress and modernity. In India, these poor are often referred to as the backwards people, and most of them live on less than $2 a day. As India is still an ultra-conservative, patriarchal, and very religious society, young girls are more acutely affected by this gap between the haves and have-nots. And without a decent education, they often end up begging on the streets, doing menial and back-breaking work, or sometimes even worse. These young girls are mostly seen as a burden to their families, who have to struggle to find husbands to marry their poor and uneducated daughters. As a result, infanticide is very common in many states in India, and the disproportionate ratio of males and females being born attests to this fact. Learn to Earn is a non-profit program established by the International Language Schools of Canada, New Delhi branch. The school has been in operation since 2007, and it is run by the Canadian director, Jason Fleming. All the teachers at the school are Indian and have their certificate in teaching English as a second language. The school caters to both local and international students. The girls will participate fully in school life, including weekend and after-school activities. The aim of this program is to provide free English education and job training skills to these young disadvantaged girls in an effort at improving their lot in life. As English is one of the official languages in India, anyone hoping to get ahead in life needs to have a basic understanding of it in order to access the much prized and growing service sector and hospitality jobs. Learn to Earn is a 4-month, full-time intensive English communication program using all the most modern and up-to-date techniques, skills, and materials for adult language acquisition. All the tuition and classroom material will be paid for by Canadian sponsors. In addition to the free classes, the program will also provide a monthly allowance of $100 to each of the girls, so that they are under no obligation from their family to work during this time. The ultimate aim of the program is to then help them secure better paying jobs in safer conditions, so that they can lift themselves and their families out of the endless cycle of poverty and hopelessness.